Hey y'all. All right, guys. Hey. How's everyone doing today? I hope you guys are doing well. Let me pull up my chat. Messages. Hey, Clouds. Thank you for being here. Hey, T Danielle. Thank you for being here. All right, so guys, hopefully it's not too much background noise going on. I'm sitting in our three seasons room today. It's like an extra room that was built onto the house, so it doesn't have the central heating and air. So we have a, I guess what you would call a portable air conditioner in here, and it's a little bit loud. So hopefully it's not fucking up the audio. Hey, Cece, how are you? All right, so guys, hey Rizzo. Did y'all see that shit yesterday with On-Site April? Did y'all witness that shit? I'm sure you did because Brianna's Nimbus was nimbering the fuck over there, bitch. They was nimbering over there. She got up to the 1K. That coveted 1K that all these niggas have a taste for in their mouths. That 1K shit, it makes me nervous. I would never want 1,000 people in here looking at my ass because honestly, only maybe 150 of them are for you, and the rest of them are crab in the barrel ass bitches. And I never been one for people that I don't really care for, people that I don't like looking in on my shit. So that 1K thing has always made me nervous. That's not what I strive for personally. And I don't do enough over here to get that no way. But yeah, Bree reached it one yesterday with that shit on side April. They bullied that lady. Now. You know, I am one of the ones that screaming ain't no such thing as bullying when your ass is over 18. But that's what it was given a little bit. I mean, am I tripping? Yeah, Brooklyn Star. Hey, Brooklyn Star. And thank you for being a member. Hey, All the Smoke. Thank you for being a member. Brooklyn Star said they really trying to push that group think shit. Speaking of memberships, y'all, I was supposed to do a members only live. I was gonna do this one on members only, but remember I told you I was gonna come on camera with my lace front that I installed. Well, I did install it. It came out very nice, but it was irritating the shit out of my forehead. So it only lasted 3 days, bitch. So I'm sitting over here with my shower cap on and my I washed my hair this morning. I had to take it off. So I got my shower cap and my conditioner in, and I don't think y'all want to see me in that state. So sorry, guys. We'll try again. We'll try again later this week. CC said, "Yeah, you tripping, bitch. Fuck you." T Danielle says she is too old to be bullied. She could have easily left the panel. No one was holding her or anyone else hostage. Not only that, like they was trying to get her down at one point. They was trying to get her down at one point because she was doing all that crying and snot bubbling and shit over there. All the smoke. Hey, all the smoke. Thank you for being a member. All the smoke said, "Wait, gangster thugs get bullied." Listen, all the smoke. So the big consensus on the YouTube streets is that all the crying and the snot bubbling and the emotions of it all was coming from her symptoms of pausing on men, is what she called it, aka menopause. Now I know for my bitches who listen to me regularly, y'all know that I put a call out to the community about a year ago when Nika was going through her menopause, and I was imploring all these old bitches to get out here and give us a menopause live, since it seems like 80% of the women don't really know what the fuck menopause brings. Like there are different symptoms for different women, and I feel like them old bitches need to get together and have a live about it and let us younger bitches know what we're in for. And these are reasons why. These are reasons why. Because my 40-year-old ass is over here, and I will say people in my age group, we over here looking at April like, bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you? Because we don't understand what's going on with the menopause thing because y'all old bitches ain't explaining it to us. Y'all give us like little symptoms and little things here and there, but we need a full menopause live, and I need every bitch over the age of 50 to get her ass on the panel and explain her individual symptoms so we all know what to expect because this shit is it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous at this point. And menopause being a thing that all women go through, one would think that it would be more widely discussed. Like you bitches don't have no problem discussing your periods and the blood clots that come out of you and the this and that. So I'm gonna need you to have that same motherfucking energy with the menopause discussion. That's all I'm saying. Now, I am very close with my mother, and she has gone through the menopause. And for the way my body chemistry is made up and the things that I'm going through at this age, my mom went through at the same age, so I'm expecting to have the same type of menopause as she had. But you never know until you start going through it. Some women say they only had the hot flashes. Other women, it was a very emotional experience. I feel like it's probably going to be a very emotional experience for me. I feel like I'm going to be having it seems like symptoms of the baby blues, like postpartum symptoms, but you didn't have a baby. That's what it seems like that April is going through. And I feel like maybe I might have those same symptoms in menopause. My mom didn't have those symptoms, but I'm a little bit more emotional these days. And the older I get, the more emotional I get, the more apt I am to just busting out in tears for no fucking reason. So I feel that shit. So like I said, I'm gonna need these bitches to get out here and give us a full menopause live. I would like for Nika to host it since she was kind of like the first one in the beef sector to really start to go through it, in the public and to kind of like let us into a little bit of what was going on with her. So I feel like she would be the perfect place to host it. T. Danielle said, thankfully, I have a wonderful black woman, OBGYN, and she explains everything to me. She's doing a lot. And that's another thing. Like, so a lot of women, they don't go to the OBGYN for this menopause thing because it's natural. My mom never went to the OBGYN for the menopause thing. She wasn't on no hormones or no shit like that. I'm not getting on no hormones or shit like that. I mean, I feel like women have been going through menopause for like thousands of fucking years. And I don't want any chemicals made by White Daddy in my body to try to, I don't know, combat something that's natural. I don't feel like that's the right move for me. And for me, I'm a pretty tough cookie, so it won't matter if I do get weepy. It won't matter if I'm having pain. Like, shit. If you're a woman with the period, you're used to fucking pain by the time you get to 40. It's like it's like riding a bike on Sunday morning by the time you get to 40 when it comes to pain. So, especially if you're a black woman, because we suffer with endometriosis and more painful things. So it is what it is, bitch. I'm not getting on no medication, but Nika was saying that she was having the same symptoms as April until she went to go get on medication. Move around. Hey, move around. Thank you for joining us. Hopefully you're subscribed. If not, please consider doing so. Move around said it's no joke. However, it is hard to support April because she sounds so fake. I'll have to agree with you. Move around. I'm not about the hard to support her part, because if you've been at this point, if you're a fan of April, you know what April gives, bitch, and you've chosen to accept that and still continue to be a fan. So that's how I feel about it. Like, I know what April gives. I've chosen to accept that. It is what it is. I still like her. Ooh, Brooklyn Star said her cousin went insane and they had her committed. My God, today. Hey, Chipper. Chipper said Cripple is distracting. What do you think she was trying to distract from? You think she was trying to distract from the drug allegations of it all? Young MIA, why you talking about stop the cap? What cap, bitch? So Chipper, do you think she was trying to distract from the cocaine drug situation with all that boohooing and crying and shit? So people lost focus on that and have now shifted focus on menopause speak and emotions and all that kind of shit. Do you think that's a little bit? Because I told you, April is a crafty something, bitch. Do not sleep on April, bitch. T. Danielle said, please do not do the hormones. Let it go naturally if it's best for you. Plus, those meds increase your chances of cancer. Of course they do, because every medication they make specifically for women will give you pussy cancer. But isn't it crazy how like these medications for men? It was some medication they had a couple years ago, and they was on TV talk about the medication, and basically it's medication to make your bent dick straight. I don't know if y'all remember them crooked carrots and crooked cucumbers and shit on that commercial a couple of years ago, but I call it the bent dick medication. I don't recall the bent dick medication giving anybody dick or ball cancer, but every medication you give a woman that has to do with her uterus or her vagina, the motherfucker comes with cancer attached to it. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? And another thing I wanted to discuss real quick. Y'all know I posted about that allegedly transgender person who's allegedly pregnant. And now I'm hearing more and more that allegedly transgender men who are transitioning into women are having symptoms of cramps and things like that. Maybe now we will get a fucking medication that will help us out with severe cramps. Because when men have to deal with the fucking pain, now they're gonna actually make a medication to deal with it. Something better than fucking Midol. I'm just saying. So maybe now, I'm silver linings, bitch. Maybe now, because the men are having symptoms of cramps and things, maybe now we'll get a medication that will actually fucking help us and that won't cause no cancer causing side effects. Maybe, hopefully. Cross your fingers, bitches. Did you see April go on Nest panel? It was the most hilarious shenanigans. No, I didn't, young MIA, because I don't watch Nest like that. She just irritates me, and the bitch just irritates me, so I don't watch her like that. But if you would like for me to see it, young MIA, all you have to do is type down in the chat what the name of the video is and a timestamp, because I do not have time to be redballing through nothing Vanessa got going on. But I will take a title and a timestamp, bitch. If you feel like doing the footwork and the leg work, it's up to you. Hey, Tisa. Tisa said, I went through it already. You do get emotional. Thank God it's over. Everyone is different. I agree, Tisa. And another thing I want to point out, people were questioning if April is really going through menopause because she said that her period came on. And I will tell you from what I know and the women in my family, my grandmas, my older aunties, my mama, those ones who went through the menopause, you do get sporadic periods. You will get a sporadic out of the blue ass period. So when you start going through menopause, don't throw away all your pads and your tampons off rip, bitch, because you may need them. I think maybe the sporadic period thing lasts for about a year or 2 years. So, like in them first 2 years of menopause, you may get like maybe 4 or 5 periods within those 2 years. But then after that, it's pretty much over with. Now, I will say for my mom, her hot flashes still come and go. And she's been in menopause for like at least 10 years. But, every now and again, them hot flashes will come and go. So, because of her body chemistry being the same as my body chemistry, I know them hot flashes is going to hit me like a fucking wrecking ball. I'm ready for it. I know to expect that. But, besides that, I don't think she really had. I don't remember her having the I call them the weepies. Like when you just get weepy out of nowhere. She didn't have the weepies, but I feel like I might have the weepies. And that probably is going to come from my dad's side of the family. Because I am truly a mix of both sides. So Cloud says April always has something catastrophic going on when she gets caught up in something. Listen, April is from Miami, and April got a big family, and her family are city girls and city boys. So when you combine all that shit together, of course you're gonna be having a lot going on with the family. Like my family is pretty regular, but there's always something going on with them niggas. So I can just imagine if they were city boys and city girls. What did Cloud say? Cloud said, okay, yeah, I just read that. Figure Eight said, Lord, us women go through it. Figure Eight, I don't even want to fucking get into it because it upsets me. It upsets me to no end. The things that we have to go through as women. It upsets me the amount of money that we have to spend compared to a man. Do you know? For my husband to get fresh, it literally takes a shower and like a $30 haircut and a little spritz of cologne. Bitch, it takes me 2 physical 24-hour days to look like a regular enough human to walk out of the house. The plucking, the waxing, the full body hair removal, the combing of the hair, I'm sitting in conditioner all day. Like this, just blow drying this shit is gonna be like a 2 day process. It's a lot being a female. The makeup applying process is like 3 fucking hours. The lashes, the glue, the sticky shit. Like, oh my God. Oh my God. Jesus, when you bring me back in the next life, give me a penis because this shit here is too much. It's too much sometimes. It is too much. And then the periods and the pads and the bleeding and the leaking and the fucking fluids everywhere. Oh my God. It is too much. Oh. And then they don't believe us when we say we're in pain. Oh, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Bring me back as like a rich white woman's dog, or just give me a penis, Lord. Because this womanly shit is for the birds. It's for the fucking birds. I mean, it's cool. I ain't trying to transition or nothing, bitch. It ain't like that, but ooh, it's a lot. It's a lot. Especially when you're attached to a man and you get to see how easy it is for them. Bitch, the jealousy sets in. The jealousy sets the fuck in. Female dogs bleed too. Yeah, figure eight, but female dogs ain't right here having to worry about fucking lashes and nails and getting their feet scrubbed into this, into that, of the whole situation. Like, they ain't got to worry about none of that shit. So once again, I'll take a dog. Because these American dogs are pampered for the most part. For the most part. As long as you ain't a dog below the Mason-Dixon line, you pretty much pampered. No shade, but what age do women go through menopause? Because my mom is 57 and she said she still ain't got there yet. It's different for every woman from New Orleans. I feel like it depends on how you developed as a child. Like if you're one of those ones who got like a period at 9 years old, you're probably going to go through a little bit of an early menopause. If you didn't get your period till you was 14, your menopause might be a little later in life. I don't know scientifically, but that's just my brain, you know, deducing. So I don't know, child. I was a little bit of a late bloomer. I don't think I got my period till I was like 13. So I might not go through menopause until later in life. Figure Eight said these groomers take it to another level. Bookworm. Hey, Bookworm. Bookworm said, I'm 55 and going through it now. All right. So it seems to be like the average age from what I'm seeing and hearing and from what I know from family members and stuff. It seems like the average age for African American women is around early to mid 50s to start going into menopause. But I feel like we probably start having perimenopausal symptoms around like mid 40s. Cause it takes like a good 5 years for that shit to fully settle in. But I don't know. I'm just giving you what I know from being around my mom and my grandma and my aunties and from what they experienced. But it was never a conversation. It's just, you around them so experience things, but we didn't sit around and have a kitchen table conversation about this shit. Okay, so Skillet says it's never over. I've heard that as well, Skillet. I've heard that as well. These hoes up in age, but y'all still look good for real, for real. I know that's right. So yeah, I also wanted to talk to y'all and ask y'all a question if y'all thought April was acting. But I think from the earlier comments in here that probably a lot of y'all do think it was a little bit of EGOT performance going on over there. I ain't mad at it. I'm just saying it was given a little bit of EGOT. It was. But excuse me. If you're a woman and you've ever been like highly emotional, then you know the feelings and the turmoil, the internal turmoil that April was going through the other day. I just I felt like that it didn't need to be for the internet. But clicks and views, talking points, entertainment. And I ain't gonna turn my nose up at it because we need these bold ass niggas to come out here and to give us that type of talking points and entertainment and shit because bitch, I would never do it. So, it is what it is. Oh, not a Tubi award winning chef outspoken. Not the Tubi awards, bitch. I can't stand you, chef outspoken. Move around said absolutely award winning. Cloud said April is always acting, making her voice tremble and shit. Do she be making her voice tremble? Speaking of trembling voices, and I'm not trying to be shady, but just I'm just thinking. Speaking of trembling voices, where the fuck is Shells? Where the fuck is Shelly? Well, I know where Shelly is. Shelly didn't. I think they didn't move to Jamaica. I don't know if they're taking like a summer long extended vacation or if they've actually moved. But last I heard, Shelly was over in Jamaica living her best life. But I hope Shelly's doing well. We thinking about you, Shells. Not the Hulu special, Nunya. More like the EBT Awards, aka the BET acting. You know what? Let's talk about them EBT Awards. Did y'all see Jatavia throwing her phone at Leslie, bitch? Did y'all see Jatavia throwing her phone at Leslie, bitch? I was like, ooh, come through, city girl energy. If keep that same energy was a fucking person, that bitch would have the face of JT. If keep that same energy was a person, the bitch would look like JT. Hold on real quick, y'all. Okay, so all the smoke down there talking about who? Thank you for being a member. Also, hey Nep, thank you for being a member. Okay, so all the smoke. JT from the City Girls, the little chocolate skin one. She's dating Lil Uzi Vert, and his real name is Leslie, bitch, and her real name is Jatavia. So JT from the City Girls threw her phone at her boyfriend, the rapper Lil Uzi Vert. So JT was out there assaulting Leslie in front of everybody at the BET Awards, bitch. And I loved it personally. Like I be having like a little violent streak in me. I do not like domestic violence unless it's the woman committing domestic violence on the man. Like I go up for that type of shit. So, it was delicious to me, bitch. He tried to fucking play her, and she had to let that bitch know. So what had happened was, y'all know that little new one, Ice Spice. What does Yusuf call her? Damn it, Yusuf called that bitch something so funny. Pale Vira. Like Elvira, but cause she's a pale bitch. Yusuf calls Ice Spice Pale Vira, and every time he do bitch, I squall. If y'all don't watch Yusuf Ratchet TV, y'all need to watch Yusuf now. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you now. His shit is a little bit. Um, it get real spicy over there as far as the dragging of the Caucasian persuasion. So if you ain't really for all that, Yusuf is not for you. But Yusuf called her pale Vira. So Lil Uzi, thank you for becoming a member, Dive, thank you so much. Lil Uzi was sitting next to Ice Spice and canoodling up with her. And then on top of that, Lil Uzi decided, well, he didn't decide. He got up on stage and he performed a new song. And in his new song, he was shouting out Ice Spice, basically talking about like, she fuckable and he want to fuck her. I can't remember his exact words, but he was shouting out Ice Spice while Slick Shade and JT. And JT caught that shit. So after he got his ass off the stage, that bitch went ballistic and threw her motherfucking phone at his mouth and then was like, bitch, give me my phone back. I was like, Jesus. What in the fucking Miami bar scene is going on here? It was great. It was great. So if y'all scrolling through the interwebs and y'all see something about JT throwing a phone, that's the gist of that shit. Oh, Chipper, you so messy. Chipper say she gonna take all the designer clothes and handbags from Miss Thing. First of all, I don't know what the fuck JT is on anyway, dating that particular nigga because ill. First of all, second of all, he's like a little roach. Third of all, like JT, bitch, you need a big body nigga. Somebody who could pick you up, bitch, and spin you around. Like Lil Uzi Vert can't even pick himself up. Ew. He he just too little for me and too roach like. But you know, she from Florida, and they like them little crispy roach niggas down in Florida. Ex Pizarro and Mr. Itel. Cause I have a strong suspicion that he giving a little bit of roach as well. Oh, speaking of roach ass niggas, did y'all hear about Belle Khalees and Kiari, bitch? Belle Khalees and Kiari is over there tussling as well, bitch. If you don't know who them is, that's Cardi and Offset. All right. Y'all know I told you I call these motherfuckers by their government. Cause if your mother named you Belle Khalees, I'ma call you Belle Khalees. If your mother named you Kiari, I'ma call you Kiari. If your mother named you Jatavia, I'ma call you Jatavia. If your mother named you Leslie, I'ma call you Leslie, bitch. Okay. So Belle Khalees and Kiari is over there tussling motherfuckers. I don't know if y'all have heard, but she basically told him, okay, so it all starts with Tasha. You know Tasha's tangled up in it. Of course, it's fucking Tasha. Tasha exposed that Kiari was cheating on Belle Khalees again, and Belle Khalees come out talking about if he is cheating, all that's gonna happen is I'm gonna leave this nigga, and another rich nigga gonna scoop me up and treat me nice and pamper me. Da 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 da. So it's seeming like it's trouble in paradise over there in the Cephas household. That's Cardi B and them, okay? Oh, the Cephases. That's what their last name is. It seemed like it's trouble in paradise over there, and Bill Khalees ain't playing no games with that motherfucking nigga. And how dare he come out his double-breasted, ashy crack lips talking about she cheated on him when he been cheating the whole fucking time. Nigga, if she is cheating, I'm gonna need you to bite your fucking tongue and hold your fucking mule. It ain't like the bitch was going nowhere. So you can get all the pussy on the side that you want. It was also alleged that this nigga was out here having threesomes on Mother's Day. So he could do all that shit, but she can't get her a little taste of dick on the side. I don't think so, nigga. That's not how it works. Especially when you a fucking Libra. These scales got to stay balanced, nigga. And if you gonna do some extracurricular activity, fucking, I'ma do some extracurricular activity, fucking. It's as simple as that. And I guarantee you, my fucking gonna be better than your fucking. That's what's going on over there with Belle Khalees and Kiari. So. Femme Noir, thank you Femme Noir said a motherfucker that looks like that could never talk to me at all. He is lucky that he even got a chance with that bitch. I'm not even 3/4 as bad a bitch as Cardi, and I would never talk to that nigga. Ew. Fuck away from me. It's giving very much Clueless. Y'all remember when Cher was walking through the hallway and that little boy tried to roll up on her and she was like, ew, as if. Bitch, it's giving ew as if. I'm just saying. He got the fucking nerve to come out his mouth with some bullshit talking about her cheating. Motherfucker, if she needs some dick on the side to stay attached to you, you just gonna have to deal with it, bitch. Cause you open this motherfucking cheating ass door. You open the door. And now you crying cause it ain't going your way. Fuck you, nigga. Oh, this shit got me hot. I'm very passionate about this particular subject. Very passionate. So I be getting real mad over here and I be going off. And I just thought like maybe y'all should be privy to the rant on today because I woke up going the fuck off over this shit. All right, so also wanted to talk to y'all. We're going back into the beef sector. I want to talk to y'all. Do y'all think Ness was wrong for sitting over there and basically like telling on April? Do y'all think Ness was wrong, or do y'all think that shit's just par for the course for the beef sector? In the real world, I would say the bitch is wrong, but in beef sector terms, I'm giving this par for course for the beef sector. Like I'm not gonna hold it against Nep that excuse me, not Nep. I'm looking at your name, Nep. I'm not gonna hold it against Ness that she was over there, giving a little bit. You think Ness is wrong, figure eight? Well, it's all about numbers and content and, holding shit close to your chest and releasing it on Mad Day. That's like what this whole thing is about. So, knowing that, you still think she was wrong? Okay, figure eight said, but hey, we need the content. And this is how we get it. This is how we get it. Now, it is a very eye-opening experience to anybody out here who was ever thinking about meeting up with either one of them. Now, in my last live, I was saying that if I ever go to Miami, I wouldn't mind meeting with on site, and I'm gonna stand by that. I'm gonna stand by that for the simple fact that I'm not a camera whore, and if I ever did meet on site, it would probably be like an off-camera thing. I've never been one of them ones to have like I don't really care for the camera all in my face. I don't know. It just makes me uncomfortable for whatever reason, which is probably mostly why I'm a dark screen biffer. And I'll be on my phone and I have my phone like real close to my face and I know y'all don't want to see like the angle going up my nostrils and all that shit. So I know y'all be like, she loud as a motherfucker. That's because I'm on my phone like we on speakerphone, bitch. This shit real right up here to my mouth. So that's another reason. It's just the camera angles or the way I talk on my phone. So y'all think Ness was wrong? I'm glad we ain't still talking about Vegas Gate. Excuse me. Femme Noir, give them niggas another couple of weeks. We'll be back on Vegas Gate. Give them niggas a couple of weeks. We'll circle back around to Vegas Gate. Glorrillas. Hey, Glorrillas. Did you see Carlos made an appearance during the awards? Yes, I did. We gonna talk about it. I think I have it on the list. Is it on the list? No, let me hold on. Let me write it down real quick because I get to run up. Where the fuck is my pen? I thought I had the bitch right here so I won't have to move. Oh, Miss Thing, get your shit together. Oh, here it goes. So, yeah, hold on real quick. Let me write this Carlos shit down so we can talk about it. I won't forget. Carlos. All right. So we'll get back to that. Hey, Rico, how are you? Rico, I saw you was over there live this morning. I was in your live, Rico. It was pretty good. Rico ain't playing no games with these bitches out here, y'all. Rico is fighting back. He got his boxing gloves on. Y'all need to go over there and check out his video. Y'all know Rico and Stomp Down and them. They've been tussling for the better part of like a year and a half. So the tussle continues, bitch. And Rico is giving just as good as he is getting. Period. And I love it. Who gums is too big and too much teeth is exposed? Wait a minute. I didn't even think it was a big deal, child. But when the girls are mad at Nick Cage, baby, Sean made a good observation. It's not that Nick Cation was gag worthy. It's just all the shit that's coming out of Neat Cation. And it's not even Neat Cation at all. It's April. April was the draw. April is the reason that I paid $20 to go over there and watch. If it hadn't been for April, I wouldn't have gave a fuck. Cause I mean, ain't nobody trying to see Heat. Ew. And I question you motherfuckers. All these bitches walking around here talking about Heat is cute. I question y'all. I question your judgment. Now, in terms of looking at Heat through, like, if Heat was a boy, Heat would be cute. But as a girl who's never taken any hormones, bitch, I don't think so. I don't think so. It's giving for Heat. It's giving very much convenient that you're a hard leg lesbian. It's very convenient because you already look like a man. So it's just the way that the universe lines up sometimes, I guess. But bitch, I'm crying. I don't think there's anything cute about a feminine female who looks like a man without any hormones. I'm just saying, bitch. He is cute for a 12-year-old boy. I guess so. I mean, if you like that kind of thing, I don't know. I just, I don't see the attraction personally. Baby, figure eight said Carlos shot some bullets and ran. Femme Noir said this Heat is so cute in a little fizz sort of little fizzle pop. And see, that's the thing. I never thought little fizzle pop was cute either. I never thought none of them little bump, bump, bump boys was cute. I never thought none of them was cute. Not Omarion, not none of them. It was always ill for me and all of them. But for the longest of times, I was attached to Method Man. I love him. He is my number one favorite, even above Drake. So while y'all was salivating over the little fizzle pop bump bump bumps, I was salivating over a real man, Method Man. Ooh, and that Ghostface Killer. I fucking love him too. His teeth are so sexy. So I was salivating over them while y'all was salivating over the little teenage bump bump bumps. I've always had like a more mature outlook on my man folk. I've never been attracted to no little boys. You know what? I lie. It was that group back in the day, ABC. They sang that song Aisha. Y'all remember that song? Aisha, she was a girl that I never had, and I want to get to know you better. Them little boys, I think I was maybe 10 when they came out with that song. I had a crush on them, and I had a crush on the boys from what was that? Not the Backstreet Boys, the New Kids on the Block. It was one of them white boys. He looked like a whole fucking gorilla. I had a crush on him from New Kids on the Block, and them little boys from ABC. Another bad creation, and that was it. And until Method Man came around and Ghostface came around, Brooklyn Star said Ghostface is fine in real life. I bet he is Brooklyn Star. I bet he smells so good too. Don't get me started. Femme Noir said them old men good. You know what, Femme Noir? They old now. I was looking at Method Man the other day. I was stalking his Instagram the other day, and I was like, oh my God, he's so old now. I don't give a damn. I still jump them old ass bones. He is my motherfucking hall pass all day, every day. Will never change. That's my hall pass. I will jump them old bones, bitch. You hear me? It's gonna be two bags of old bones in there jumping around, bitch. Cause my knees are starting to give out on me. So I'm gonna do my best. I'll do my best. All right. So what is next on the list? We talked about you said Chipper a fool. What Chipper had said? Well, Loch Ness Monster, aka Michael Duncan Clark, ain't cute. Chipper. Chipper. Generally, I don't think Ness is a good looking person, but I will say during this little vacation, Ness was cute. Even though she didn't wash her ass for 3 days and she had them sticky draws on in that same onesie, it was cute. I liked, you know what it is? It was her hair. Her hair kind of made like the whole thing more palatable. Whoever did that wig for her, they laid it. It was cute. It was cute. Like if we hadn't have been watching the whole time and if we hadn't have known that she hadn't changed her drawers and that she hadn't taken the shower, then we wouldn't have known. You know what I'm saying? Just for a quick glance at her, it was cute. I'll give it to her. I like the look. I like the look. Now the lip was a little wonky. That tooth was, doing the wop and the bop as usual. But the tooth gonna do what the tooth gonna do. Ain't nothing she could do about that other than grabbing a fingernail file and shaving that motherfucker even with the rest of them. But I thought it was a cute look. I thought Ness was real cute. Femme Noir said, I'm more of a Jason Momoa type chick myself. You know what, Femme Noir? Jason Momoa is on my list as well. He's definitely on my list as well. Excuse me. But if I had to choose between, like, I do like I'm big. I like I'm big with a big old neck and big old shoulders and ones who could just pick you up and kind of like toss you around. But if I had to pick, like, I'm more of a Game type girl. Like the Game, the rapper. If I had to pick between Jason Momoa and the Game, I'm picking the Game all day. And that's only because Jason Momoa, he looks like he might have like a little scent about him that might not be copacetic with what my nose is used to smelling. It just look like he have a little bit of scent about him, like a whiff of something that ain't copacetic to the African American nostril. I'm just saying. When I see him, that's what it gives sometimes, girl. I'm just saying. Excuse me. Diamond said exactly. He always looks dirty. It's not about the dirty. It's about like how you smell when you dirty. Because dirty is one thing, but if you are palatable while dirty, that's another thing. Like I feel like Game could be out there cutting the grass and sweating and washing the car and come inside all sweaty and dirty with dirt and grass on him, and I would still want to like jump on him. But like Jason Momoa, no, you're gonna have to go hop in that shower, nigga. Fuck the perfume. And he seemed like one of the patchouli hippies. Like he don't wear deodorant. He rubbing crystals and shit up underneath his arms and shit. Nah, nigga, we good with that. And he had like little natural forming dreads. And Lisa Bonet, she don't look all that appealing as far as scent herself. So they look like them crystal rubbing up under the arms ass niggas. And I ain't down with none of that shit. None of it. I'm gonna need all the chemicals up underneath them arms, sir. I'm just saying. I want to see the deodorant balls up under them arms, sir. And I have seen Game with no shirt on with deodorant balls up under his arms. And I'm here for it, bitch. Hold on, y'all. Femme Noir talking about it's called Oh the Dangalang. I don't like that scent, Femme Noir. I don't like no Oh the Dangalang. You have to find and have money. I can't do broke. If I was single, I'm just saying. So are you telling us that you're attached, Chipper? Is that your roundabout way of saying that you attached, Chipper? Because we nosy over here. We nosy as a motherfucker. All right, so next thing I want to talk about, y'all, we're gonna talk about this Carlo and Tracy shit since I wrote it down. That crazy big bubble lip bitch. She was live this morning. Did y'all see Tracy this morning? I don't think y'all did because it was only like six niggas in there. She was screaming and spitting at the phone. She had lipstick on. Lipstick was all smeared across her teeth and all across her chin and shit. Like this bitch put lipstick on in a dark room with her left hand and one eye shot up. That That bitch is a walking piece of fucking comedy. I swear to God. If they 5150 her and put her in the crazy house, them nurses around there to the crazy house is gonna have them a wang dang doodle of a time, bitch. Do you hear me? Because that bitch is something seriously psychotic. But in a funny way. She funny psychotic. Like dangerous psychotic, but funny psychotic. They are gonna have to change them Pampers though. Carlos dragged that bitch for wearing the pamper and shitting on herself. Carlos dragged that bitch for being a raggedy line ass bitch. Carlos stood up for himself and stood up for the male community a couple of days ago. And I was so here for it. Because y'all know for months, I've been over here on Team Carlos. I've been screaming about how she did that man wrong. I've been screaming about how Carlos was a good man, Savannah. A good man, Savannah. And how she ain't never gonna get another nigga that look like Carlos and will work like Carlos. Now, Carlos wasn't no hard working nigga, but he was a working nigga, Savannah. Femme Noir said Tracy still loved that man. Well, the way she showed it was running her ass down to the courthouse several times to file divorce papers on him. I can't tell, Femme Noir. I can't fucking tell. If that's love, if that's love, that bitch real strange with how she show it. I'm just saying. Ooh, I didn't even notice that. Glorilla said he wore the shirt that she bought him while he was dragging her. Carlos a fucking savage. Like, I'ma need Stalati the Truth. That's his YouTube name. I'ma need Stalati the Truth to hit that motherfucking live button and to give us his account of the relationship from the beginning to the end, from when they met on Facebook dating app all the way until the day she ran to file them papers. I'ma need Stalati the Truth to give us the rundown. And if Stalati the Truth wants some of this free Google money, he better get his ass on that live button and tell us what's up. Now, somebody did tell me that he be over there on Facebook Live talking his shit. But you know, we not no Facebook bitches over here. We YouTube bitches. So if you over there doing your thing on Facebook, Stalati, ain't nobody gonna see that over here unless one of these real nosy bitches grabs the link and posts it and you have an open page. I don't even have a Facebook page. So if your shit is private or whatever, if you got like sign in to see the shit, I can't even see the shit. So we gonna need you to come over here to YouTube, Stalati, and to give us the rundown. And we all finna be here, and it's about to be a bunch of bitches hitting your link. Some of them gonna be flirting with you. So I don't know if he want that though, because he did also tell Tracy while he was cussing her out that he was getting off the live with her because he was going to lay up with his new bitch. I said, ooh. And he said it 2 times, real long and strong, to make sure that bitch heard it. And her face was fucking cracked and gagged. That bitch was sitting over there with her lip dragging across the top of her breastplate. Her mouth was so dropped. Oh, Glorilla she kept saying, "Give me that back." What she gonna do with it? You know her big buffalo shaped ass can't fit it. What you gonna do with it, bitch? Rip it apart and use it to clean the windows? Oh, I'm sorry. Clean. Tracy. How dare I? How fucking dare I talk about Tracy and cleaning in the same breath? Do you know that nasty bitch is over there? Like about 4 days ago, she was fighting with her family member. Now, you know, when she moved out of that trailer, is her mama's trailer. It's paid for. She moved out of that trailer. Corey and one of her female cousins moved in. Tracy's female cousin and her son Corey moved in when she moved out and got the trailer with Carlos. But then we know how that shit went. She got kicked out of the trailer park. She had to move back over to her mama house. But when she had to move back over there, it ain't her house no more. It's now like the cousin and Corey's house. And this bitch is a visitor. So apparently the cousin got a baby, like a baby and Pampers baby. And Tracy said that the cousin nasty and don't be cleaning up. And the cousin got baby diapers all over the place. And they had an infestation of fruit flies. and the fruit flies was all on the diapers and shit. So basically, the fruit flies is eating up the baby diaper shit and then landing on them, landing in their food, landing in their hair. And Tracy was over there complaining. The bitch is complaining as opposed to cleaning, first of all. So real nasty bitch. And every day that she get on here with this bullshit with Carlos, I'll be so happy that that man got away from her. Because if you hadn't have gotten away, Carlos, you would be sitting over there in that stinking hot trailer with no electricity and no air conditioning, getting set on by gnats that have been eating and baby shit all day. Y'all heard what I said. Don't be in the chat talking about what? Yes, bitch, you heard what I said. I believe I was speaking fast, but I was speaking pretty clear. You heard what I said. Oh yes, bitch. It be some shit going on over there. And Tracy only be having like 6 people in her chat. So I be getting all the tea, bitch. Sometimes I choose to talk about it. Sometimes the fuck I don't. But every time that bitch hit the live button, it be a whole fucking mess over there. A whole mess over there. So if you got a good YouTube Judy that you be texting with throughout the day, whatever, whatever, and y'all like to drag bitches in tandem, and you and your Judy like to drag bitches in tandem, that's a great one to watch. And you and your friend can sit over there and just go back and forth with it to have them phones hot, texting back and forth, dragging that sorry bitch. Is I'm buffing? My phone is buffing. My other phone, my second device is buffing. Y'all let me know if I'm buffing. Excuse me, guys. I hope y'all menopause not being fake on y'all. You gotta chill. We had the menopause discussion in the beginning of the live. You gotta chill. You gotta red ball the bitch back to get all our menopause commentary. But we definitely discussed it. And I put a call out for them old bitches to have a menopause live to let us younger bitches know what's the dealio. I had put out a request. So yeah, Carlos and Tracy, it's a whole fucking situation. Like I said, she was live again this morning. She was over there cussing him out and cussing his family members out. Like she better chill the fuck out because Carlos got sisters in that city, and them sisters is already sick of her motherfucking ass. And I don't really foresee them having a problem with pulling up on that bitch and beating the shit out of her. And y'all know Tracy can barely walk as it is, so you know that bitch can't fight. We seen that bitch hobbling around on her bad knee trying to dance. We seen that bitch with them hand braces on to fuck from the carpal tunnel from all the truck stop dick jacks she's given throughout her life. So she got all these fucking ailments and she talking shit and he got sisters that'll beat her ass. It's the math is adding up to hopefully if they do whoop her ass, they record the shit and put it on live. Like I said, them is some Facebook bitches, so we might not get a chance to see it over here on YouTube for a little while unless somebody is watching their Facebook pages. So hopefully somebody is watching them niggas over on Facebook and will bring it over here to YouTube and post the shit over there on their community tab so we can all see it. Did you know Carlos gave Tracy the most cutest nickname? What? My wife? Because that's all I ever hear her call the bitch. I believe I also heard him call the bitch what do you call that bitch? A miserable. I think he called her a miserable bitch. So is that the nickname he gave her, miserable bitch? Because if so, it fits. Oh my God, pomegranate forehead. That's one of them stupid ass Pizarro reads, bitch. You pomegranate forehead, bitch. That's one of them stupid ass Pizarro reads, child. Like, girl, get the fuck out of here with that shit. All right, next. Ooh, so y'all know, Babe Nation is over there going through some trials and tribulations, right? Y'all know Babe Nation over there going through trials and tribulations, right? So who y'all think it was that got banished the other day? Who privileges had got revoked over there in Babe Nation the other day, according to y'all's assumptions thinking processes. Who y'all think it was? You got a chick on my you green bean head. You chitlin pie face. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, bitch. Who y'all think had got banished? Now y'all know. Y'all know once upon a time, about like what, maybe like 7 months ago, I made some statements about the way V Lenore was moving, and my motherfucking ass got cussed out for the statements that I made about how V Lenore is moving. But oh, how times have progressed. You want to talk about some shit aging well? My shit always ages very well. Thank you very much. And look where we are today. Look where we are today. I told you bitches about V Lenore. I got cussed out for it. I was all kind of raggedy bitches and I need to mind my motherfucking business and so on and so forth. But y'all know I gave out the most evilest cackle when that shit was over there going down, right, bitch? I was about to go outside and turn my car on and twerk on the headlights, bitch. I was, but you know, gas prices, etc., etc. I just wanted to point that out. No one, it's just for the, ooh, move around has a theory that it's no one. She just did it for the drama and for the speculation. I don't know. As soon as she went live and was talking that shit, I skedaddled my ass over to both of Lenore's pages to see what her community tab was giving. And at that time, it wasn't giving nothing. I haven't been back over there to see what her community tab is giving these days. Have y'all seen? Is there anything on Lenore's community tab that would make me want to type her name in and go see? Or can I save my fucking energy? As I suspect I can save my fucking energy. Brooklyn Star said, honestly, I can see V. Lenore hosting a talk show. Good for her. You know what? I can see her hosting one as well. Something like that Tamron Hall. But you know, I'm not really, I'm not a fan of Tamron Hall. I've tried to watch her show. This shit is fucking boring, snore fest. So yeah, if V. Lenore wants to go that route, she'd be perfect for that. Boring, snore fest ass talk show, bitch. You gotta chill, said, but Miss V be everywhere though. She love us. Who the fuck is us? And do she be everywhere? I don't know. Maybe we just don't roll in the same circles because I don't be seeing her ass like that. But you know what? I haven't been watching Bizarro like that because they do too much. They be having they lives is too long. It'd be a lot of fucking silence and shit going over there when them bitches be in other people's lives. Like if they not actively fighting and cussing, I don't watch that shit. And when the fighting and cussing die down, bitch, I be leaving. V is cool, but she not entertaining to me. Yeah, I feel the same way moving around. But I do feel like she has that Tamron Hall talk show host energy, and she would be good in that role. And if you like that kind of thing, then she'd be perfect for you. I just need a little bit more personally. I'm needy. So is everybody probably pretty much under the same impression that V Lenore was the one she was speaking to with the revoking of the Babe Nation privileges over there? Are we all pretty much in agreement with that's who she was talking to? All right, let's see what Cruiser said. Cruiser said, well, there are clues, but you got to dig and listen to a particular video. There was something I heard in a video on Thursday that made me say, huh? Oh. Then Fi did hers, and I started connecting the dots. Mm. Chipper says Miss J. Wilson and his vajayjay with that dropping hard face looks like a dyke and Kermit the Frog. Chipper, I cannot stand you. He do look like Kermit. Oh my God. Oh, Chipper, I cannot stand you. Jay Wilson was live early this morning and his ass was over there talking about 5A look like Mahalia Jackson. I don't know what Mahalia Jackson looked like, so I can't confirm or deny if he's telling the truth. But I will say 5A was looking thicker than the snicker over there these days. Now, y'all seen her when her not her last live, but the one before that when Sean G got up there and she was like kind of flirting with him and dancing for him and everything. Five Babe over there looking thicker than this nigga. That bitch is built up like a brick house. Titties is on bam. Ass is on pow. So I can't even hate, bitch. I can't even hate. It looks good from where I'm sitting. Now her face is filled out a little bit because she thicker than a snicker over there, but it's a give and take. It is what it is. If you want this ass and titties, you want to take these cheeks on my face that come with these ass and titties. It's a give and take, nigga. And as far as the men folk is concerned, I don't think the men folk got any complaints about what she's giving up over there. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I know men folk. I know what they like, and they don't give a damn that you got a little extra juice up underneath your chin and a little extra juice on your cheeks, cause them titties and then the ass has got a lot of extra juice on it. I'm just saying. But Jay Wilson, with that gaunt Ozempic shit he got going over there, it's looking very sickly over there down Wilcox Avenue. It's giving very sickly. But Jay Wilson, he's doing what he can to try to get into his bikini body, and he trying to get married. So he trying to look halfway decent for the marriage, but he don't need his fupa hanging over his cootie cat. Shout out to Dovey. Jay Wilson over there showing coochie. God damn it, Dovey. So he can't have his fupa hanging over his kitty cat in them wedding pictures. So I feel like Jay Wilson is like he gonna forgo his face for his body type of thing. And I'm not really familiar, but I do feel like from what I observe and from what I hear from the gay community, they are very focused on body. I don't know how focused they are on face, but they are very focused on body in the gay community. So maybe Jay Wilson is, like I say, he foregoing his face for his body. I can't do it, bitch. I can't do it, bitch. If my face start looking funny, oh no. That's why I'm doing my weight loss very, very slowly. I'm giving it like 3/4 of a pound a week, between a half a pound and 3/4 of a pound a week over here. Cause I don't need my face looking fucking crazy, bitch. Oh no, we not doing all that. But when you lose all that weight very, very rapidly, it shows up in your face. You know? Oh my God. Young MIA said Jay Wilson got that Chris Farley body. Oh my God. Young MIA. R.I.P. to Chris Farley. He was a real talent. He was one of my favorite comedians. Brooklyn Star said Pass is sinking into his saggy skin or something. And it's really crazy how much his shit is like looking gaunt and saggy because he wasn't even really that big, especially in the facial area. And ain't like his face was as big as two basketballs like Brianna. So I'm really scared for what that bitch gonna look like when she start to see results. Like, whoo, girl, I'm scared for you. So I know, well, maybe she's not scared. Maybe she was scared of, not being able to move. Maybe that's a little bit more scary than having a gaunt face. So, I'll give it a little leeway. But updates on my little weight loss journey, y'all. I have officially crossed into the 140s. When I started, my little fat ass was 187 pounds at 5 feet tall. Bitch, it was giving tragedy over here. But, it was Corona and we was eating 3 times a day and not moving and not working. So I am down to 147. And it's looking good over here. It's looking very good. Starting to see a little bit of a figure eight shape coming. I would like to see more of that snatched in and bammed out around the waistline area. So I'm working on that. I'm starting to do targeting. I'm targeting now. So my goal was the 140s, but I still don't look like I want to look, and I'm at my goal. So we might go try to push it to like the 135s. Technically, for my height being 5 feet, I think I'm supposed to be like between 105 and like 120, but I don't think I can get down to 120 and have that look normal because I'm a big chested woman and I don't think I was built for 120. I think maybe I'm built for more like a 135. Maybe I can push it to 130, but we'll see. But whenever I'm done, whenever it's Gucci over here, I'm gonna come on and show y'all results. I want to do like a shot in a bathing suit, but I don't know. I'm having reservations about that because I I I am a Christian and I am a married woman, and I don't feel like I should be doing those type of things online, but I do want to show y'all. And I know most of my subscribers are females, and it's just, for motivation and stuff. So maybe we'll do it on members only. Maybe I'll see if I can get permission to do it on members only, bitch. But I be wanting to come out here and hold it up with y'all and be on camera and twerking and all that shit. But I can't. I can't. No, I can't. Cause I expect the same type of respect that I give. And if I'm out here doing that shit, then I can't really be upset. If he's out here doing that shit, and I will be very, 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 very upset, and it will be given what's the word I'm looking for? Two-faced it. And I'm not trying to do that, so he wears fucked up fashion. He's a motherfucking clown using those filter pics. Who? His ass is on his back. He knocked me in his big hooves for feet. Who? That face and body from gastro bypass surgery. That's why he looks so horrific. Who? Miss J. Wilson. I had to keep scrolling up, bitch. I'm like, who? Miss J. Wilson only likes man looking women. He must come from an ugly man looking mammy. Damn, Chipper be dragging. You know what? Chipper and Background, them is my two favorite chat draggers. They be fucking dragging. I love it. 4 days ago, I came to realize that Brianna is racist. What made you say that, young MIA, that she's racist? We all got a little racism in us. We all got a little racism in us. But it's when you start using that racism to disenfranchise other people when it becomes a problem. But we all got a little racism in us. Remember the other day I said that Pakistani on that motherfucking tin can that floated down to the Titanic, his ass would have caused everybody on that motherfucker to die by my hands because ain't no way in hell. I'm sitting around no shitting in no tin can farting ass Pakistani. No, you gotta go today, bitch. Today, right now. So we all got a little racism in us. So what did she say? All right. So while young MIA has her thumbs to working, we're gonna move on to the next thing that I want to talk about. Let's talk about Tracy and Misunderstood and their weird ass friendship. All right, so young MIA says the reason Brianna's racist was that she dressed up as the Kingpin from Spider-Man with blackface on Halloween. I don't think that was a Halloween outfit. I think that was just like, a Tuesday afternoon type of thing. It just gave Halloween vibes, young MIA. Chipper says, Five Babe's makeup is on point. I've seen her in person on a lot of ring lights and in your face. Yeah, ring lights do cast light on your face. And that's also why they wear shades, because those ring lights are very, very bright and they be in your eyes and you can't see your chat. That's another reason why I don't come on camera like that, because lighting is a bitch. Lighting will have your ass looking crazy. And my lights that I have in here are not good lights for online. And I'm not willing to buy a ring light, and I don't want that light in my face because I can't see the screen. And I don't want to be on here on sunshades and shit. So it'd be a lot. Like y'all who don't do videos, who aren't, I don't want to consider myself a content creator, but y'all who don't do videos don't understand what it's like on the other side. It'd be a lot on the other side sometimes. So, I do appreciate those people who have the wherewithal to do the stream yard and be clicking and putting comments up on the screen and reading the chat while dragging. Like, this shit is not, it's a lot. It's not easy. It's not as easy as it seems. It is easy, but it's not as easy as it seems. You do have to have a little bit of a technical capacity about yourself to do the shit the right way. I really like the way Duchess Kelly Love, when he gets to going, because Duchess, he can be real long-winded sometimes with the hemming and the hawing and the shit. But when Duchess gets to going, he does give a good show because he is very familiar with the StreamYard and adding his little clips and things in at the right time. QB is very good too with that. And I appreciate them for what they do with that because I know how hard it is. Young MIA said it's lighting the main problem. Excuse me. It's lighting the main problem for content creators who are cammed up. Who are cammed up? I would probably say lighting and camera quality. But, it is what it is. You don't really know the camera quality of a phone until you buy it, unless you're buying an iPhone. So when I go get me a new Android phone, I really don't know the camera quality until after I've purchased that motherfucker. When I bought my laptop, I went for price and I went for looks because I got a pink one and it's really, really pretty. And I got it because it was pink. I really didn't care about, the capacity of it, but the camera quality on it is fucking trash. But, purchase has already been made. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I'm not going to buy an extra camera. All right, so we got off onto a tangent. Let's get back into the B sector shit. Tree and Misunderstood and their weird ass friendship. What do y'all feel about that? Like, do y'all think Misunderstood is going to make it to the cruise? Has she paid her money? Does anybody know, has Misunderstood paid her money for her room? Because I remember it was a situation when her and Tracy had got into it a couple of months ago after their trip, and Tracy was saying that she was going to pay her money for her own room by herself. So that means Misunderstood is on her own for her room by herself. Has Misunderstood made a payment, paid any money, copped to paying any money, showed any receipts of paying any money? Does anybody know? Because if the bitch ain't made no payments, it's given she's not going. I'm just saying. That's Steven's pension money, not hers. Is Steven not working no more, young MIA? I thought Steven still had some type of practice or whatever the fuck open. Miss Cruiser says she's going. Miss Cruiser, do we have proof of the bitch making any payments? Because if the bitch ain't made no payments, then that bitch ain't going. I'm just saying. Young MIA say he's my doctor. Bitch, if Steven is your doctor, that means you got the perks on lock, right? You got all the Oxycontins, right? That's what it's given over there with Steven. It's given the doctor with the prescription pad, bitch. I'm just saying. They are doing separate cabins, but she is going, I'm 89.999% sure. Okay, Miss Cruiser, but you ain't said that you seen no proof of no payments. I'm just saying. I don't trust that bitch. That bitch a whole drug addict. barely a year sober, and it's kind of giving questionable about that. So, and they keep saying, is Don Cato going? Because if Don Cato ain't going, her ass probably definitely ain't going, because they was talking about how that bitch can't be away from Don Cato for more than like 45 minutes before she start itching and twitching and having cravings and shit. I'm just saying. Why wouldn't Don Cato be going? Like, this is the perfect opportunity for you to get this motherfucker on the open seas. He can't go nowhere. You can't go nowhere. He can't put you out. Speaking of, bitch, y'all heard that he put her out at 2 o'clock in the morning. And then Tracy had also said that she was throwing rocks at the man's windows. Don Cato got a ring camera, bitch, and we know that because we released footage previously of Misunderstood over there looking like Gollum from the Ring, creeping and crawling up to his porch, knocking on the door. Talking about, Craig, can I borrow your VCR so I can make a double tape? That's what that bitch was giving in the last video he released from the Ring camera. So we know he got a Ring camera. I need to see the footage of this bitch out here throwing rocks at your windows like that motherfucker was throwing them oranges at that lady on Waiting to Exhale. He looked at her, he said, "You're raggedy bitch." With that leather vest on, he was throwing them oranges. I'ma need to see the footages. Please and thank you. If you need to put it on members only and charge niggas $5-10, it's cool. I got $5 or $10 to see the footages, but we want to see the footages of her throwing them rocks at your window, sir. Cause we nosy like that. Young MIA said, here's a little teaser for what's going to happen later on. All right, I'm waiting on the teaser. Chipper said, I can't wait till that cruise. My team is going to get all the footage on Kermit the Frog, head to toe. Miss J. Wilson, why you not going, Chipper? Is it because Carnival is too beneath you? I would imagine so, bitch, because it's beneath me. Way beneath me, and I'm not even a zhuzhy sedity bitch like you are, Chipper. So I can imagine. Like, bitch, if it's not Norwegian or Virgin, like, ew, Carnival, who the fuck wants to sail around the ocean on a Super 8 motel? Not me, bitch. A Super 8 motel with a Golden Corral buffet, and we're gonna sail the seas in this motherfucker. Oh, okay. And you gonna charge me $1,000 for this shit? Oh, okay. No, thank you. Young MIA said, I think Steven deserves a young side piece like me. Young MIA, I don't know if you want to go hunting and sniffing up around Steven, because we know the type of females that he likes, and it's giving not very clean over there. It's giving Steven's dick has a scent. And he will pass that scent on to you, the scent known as bacterial vaginosis, bitch. So I think you might want to sidestep away from Steven, young MIA. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Chipper said, and the camera filter will not be on. The real you will be captured on the ship. Y'all know that's why he keeping it copacetic with Dog, because he don't want Dog to get all that good, beautiful bean footage, right? But she gonna do it anyway if she fucking smart. She gonna do it anyway if she fucking smart, because you know that nigga is shifty and shady. He gonna come back off that trip talking shit, and when he do, that bitch need to start releasing motherfucking videos on his ass. I wouldn't even give that motherfucker a verbal response. I would just start releasing videos of his titties and his hyped up ass and the cracklings on the back of his feet and them swole up toes. I wouldn't even give that bitch a verbal response. I would just start releasing videos on that motherfucker. But that's just me. That's just the kind of petty I am. Petty Betty. Chipper talking about fuck the rider pigs. Chipper, why you got all this slick Anna for them? What he did to you, Chipper? shipper. You don't want Jay Wilson to get a hold of you, do you? You be talking all that shit because you want him to get a hold of you, snatch you up, and drag you a little piece. Ooh, Cruiser said, talking about carnival in my face. Cruiser, you know I'm a dirty bitch in that way. You know I'm a dirty bitch in that way, Cruiser. But if you prefer, I'll talk about them behind your back from now on. But I'm gonna talk about they motherfucking asses. Super 8 motels on water. Oh no, bitch. Now you know it really. It does depend on what ship it is. But it seems like the ship they going on is one of them older ones, one of them ones that's about around my age. The motherfuckers giving uh sailing since 82. No, thank you. I don't want to get on no plane that's my age. I don't want to get no ship that's my age either, bitch, unless it's a military vessel. I'm just saying. So yeah, Tracy and Misunderstood and that weird ass friendship they have. I don't know if it's gonna keep up appearances in time for the tribucation. Cause once again, that shit is all the way at the end of September, beginning of October. I think it's like September 29th through October 4th. And that's also right up in my birthday area. So I wouldn't be going no way because there ain't no way in hell I'm bringing in a birthday around these fucking savages. But yeah, child. It's still a while away. And they having issues already. And Tracy over there telling her friends business about her relationship, and that's a little bit of eyebrow raising for me. But that's a part of what Jay Wilson says. It ain't no friends on YouTube. It ain't no friends on YouTube. On YouTube. Young MIA said when a fat person is required to buy multiple seats, how they do it. You know how they do it, Young MIA? They get a travel, what you call that shit? What's that shit that Jay Wilson is all of a sudden? A travel agent, and they have the travel agent do it. That's how they do it, Young MIA. And then they come online bragging about how their travel agent got them such a great deal, and their whole trip cost less than $700. But we know that's a motherfucking lie, because ain't no way in hell you can get 2 plane tickets any fucking where, and hotel and rental car for less than $700, bitch, unless you going to, I don't know, Cibolo. Even the Cibolo, you gonna have to pay. Like, I don't know, Young MIA. But that's what happens when a fat person is required to buy multiple seats. They do it through a travel agency. Because they be too embarrassed to call and do it themselves. As they should be. Young MIA said, do they remove it and place it with two bigger seats? Young MIA, it's given you never been on a plane before, sis. So these newfangled planes, they have the armrest that raise up. So you can raise that armrest up and you can slide her ass in the middle of them two seats and strap both seat belts around her. But then you also have to take into consideration where they place her on the plane for weight distribution. I'm not being funny. I'm being serious. So, and not only the scary part for me is not her sitting on a seat or whatever. The scary part for me is her getting down the aisle, because me at 5 feet tall, at my heaviest, like 187, shit, it was hard. It was not hard for me, but it's it's uncomfortable walking down those plane aisles because they are very, very small and very, very compact. I don't know how tall she is, but she seems to be kind of a big tall bitch. Like, it's given 5'10" over there. My husband is like 6'4", and his knees be in the back of that motherfucking seat. So I don't know. I don't know. They gonna have to put her below deck and just lay her down flat and strap her to whatever they strap like dog cages and shit to. Oh, I'm sorry. I really didn't mean to be going here, but you bitches brought it up. Miss J. Wilson, the dying Kermit the Frog, don't want to date with me, please. Chipper. I know you drags down boots. It's giving you never been on a plane before. I'm just saying, Miss Cruiser. I'm just saying. But Miss Cruiser, you know, this is the beef sector. And I would probably say probably like 60, 70% of these niggas ain't never been on a plane before. Miss Cruiser said, shoot, the flight attendants are my size now. Miss Cruiser, I still have a hard time believing Jay Wilson was ever a flight attendant because of weight limitations. And that's probably why he had to stop being a flight attendant, was because of weight limitations. They told him, like, look, nigga, you fucking up the weight distribution on this motherfucker. We can't even put all the bags up underneath the plane that we supposed to put up underneath the plane because your ass keep coming in here 10 pounds heavier every other shift. So we're going to have to let you go. Because, you know, flight attendant, that's a good job. And they be having good benefits and shit. And yeah. Yeah. Why did he stop being a flight attendant? Because his weight distribution was fucking up the plane. But I don't know. I'm just guesstimating an observation in here. What is it? But it's online. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, I talked about that. And we talked about that. That's it, guys. I ain't got nothing else. I ain't got nothing else. And we've been on here an hour and a half anyway. So, oh, hey, Stomp Down. Thank you. Y'all, Stomp Down is my new favorite. Y'all been know he's my new favorite. My number one. He be dragging them bitches for fucking filth. And I be laughing so hard over here. I ain't gotta do no crunches. Stomp Down, you have kept me from having to do crunches all summer, nigga. And these abs is coming in real nice and pretty like. Cause you be having me over here in fucking stitches. Stitches. And I love it. Every piece of it. Keep up the good work. Because we need this type of shit. We need this type of teaching. All right, y'all. With that being said, I am out of here. I got shit to do. It's hot as a motherfucker outside. So I'm going to go out there and try to soak up some of this sun. Try to turn this melanin a couple of shades darker for the summer. And I will talk to y'all real, real soon. Y'all have a great day, guys. Peace.